Goeiedag, good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And I just want to demonstrate to you how duplicitous and racist this ANC government is, and how they only cander for black privilege contacts. Okay, we're talking about the farming industry. We're talking about food security. Now, last night I was speaking to Doreen from Trucking South Africa, and she described how the ANC government just don't even bother to respond to critical emails from the trucking industry. They just ignore them. It's all BS. That's what the ANC are. But when it comes to looking after their own, they're pretty damn good. I'm going to read you a press release about how the ANC government are spending billions of rands looking after small black farming operations, and another email from TLU SA where they say absolutely nothing, not 1 red cent is being given out to the commercial white farmers who are basically supplying South Africa with its food. They're the key farmers and they've been totally ignored and sidelined. If the ANC government think by doing that they are looking after their own, they are horribly mistaken, because once these commercial farmers just say enough's enough and go away, there won't be enough food in South Africa. You know, this is going to hit the hardest? Yeah, they're voters. But, you know, they're clueless. They're completely clueless, so they don't realize this. They couldn't organize a kitchen party. Okay, let's get to the articles. Now we're talking about small-scale farmers, okay? Financially distressed small-scale farmers who have an annual turnover between 20,000, that's something like $1,000 per annum, to 1 million rand, which again is not a large amount of money. It's about $50,000 US. Will from Wednesday be able to apply for financial assistance from the Department of Agriculture, Land Reform and Rural Development to keep their businesses operational during the coronavirus pandemic. The applications will close on the 22nd of April, which is a Wednesday. Briefing the media on her department's plan on Monday, Minister of Agriculture, Land Reform and Rural Development, Toko Didiza, described the 1.2 billion rand in funding as an intervention package for black farmers. The funds will be distributed via vouchers, not cash. Successful applicants will be able to exchange these vouchers for goods at certain retailers and cooperatives. Not all small-scale farmers will qualify for the grant, said Didiza. It applies mainly to farming, needing aid with poultry farming, fruit, feed and medication for livestock, and seedlings and fertilizer for winter crops, amongst some other categories. Other commodity sectors will be evaluated on a case-by-case basis. Didiza said the grants would not cover commercial farmers. Hear that? Would not cover commercial farmers. Commercial farmers that have loans with the Land Bank can apply to have the bank's 100 million rand fund for assisting farmers in distress, she said. Okay, so commercial farmers are the big farmers who have huge debts and financial obligations. Huge. 100 million rand has been put aside for them. And for these small black cadres who've got small little farms, 1.2 billion rand. That doesn't add up. But this is racist South Africa for you. Anyway, she said, I know that other financial institutions have actually made some arrangements to assist those farmers and other businesses that are in distress during this period. Okay, so I'm going to now read you the TLU SA's response to this, because, you know, this ANC government talk crap. They talk out of their, where the sun don't shine. This is the press release from TLU SA about this issue. Now, remember, on Saturday night at 8 p.m., this is one of the subjects that I'll be raising with Chris. Chris is from TLU SA, and we're going to be discussing a whole lot of the issues related to the lockdown. TLU SA is displeased that the government continuously disregards commercial farmers when offering financial aid. the Minister of Agriculture, Land Reform and Rural Development, Ms. Toko Didiza, today announced her department allocated aid to the amount of 1.2 billion rand for small-scale farmers, with an annual turnover between 50,000 rand and 1 million rand. Women and young farmers, as well as farmers with disabilities, will be prioritized. Only specific commodity sectors will qualify to apply for funding. Mr. Louis Mainkies, the president of TLU SA, who we've actually had on a live stream on this channel a couple of months ago, said, "It is deplorable that commercial farmers get the short end of the stick again. Despite the vital role they play in producing food, in so doing preventing food shortages and subsequent anarchy, how must we motivate the commercial farmer to continue with vital production despite the risk of exposure to the coronavirus when the government never assists them in any manner?" Around 70% of South Africans are urbanized and dependent on commercial farmers to produce food for the nation. According to the latest agricultural census, the subsistence farmers who will now benefit from the government assistance supply only 1.9% of the country's food. Okay, this is where you can just see how corrupt and racist this government is. 1.2 billion rand going to these small subsistence farmers, 1.2 with a B billion rand going to small subsistence farmers around South Africa, 100 million with an M, 100 million rand going to the larger commercial farmers. That's how much has been allocated to them. Just doesn't add up, guys. This is ANC. They're shooting themselves in the foot. They don't realize it, but anyway. Commercial farmers, the country's biggest asset, continue to be beset by crime and farm murders during the lockdown period, said Mr. Mainkies. Our safety patrols are locked down and we have to look to the overburdened South African Police Service, who does not really have the capacity right now for protection. Yet the farmers continue with their daily tasks. They deserve better. And we've seen the same thing in the trucking industry. I was just speaking to, as I said, Doreen a few hours ago on a live stream. And she said the ANC government ignore us. We actually deliver the food that these farmers grow to the shops. Here you've got two key links in the pipeline between providing the food to actually putting it into the shopping basket that you go in when you go into a shop. Take one of those away and guess what? Those shelves are going to be empty. But of course the ANC government, the L factor, missing in action once more. Anyway, the TLU conclude by saying agriculture can make a difference. It is the ideal opportunity for the government bodies tasked with these programs to reach out to agricultural organizations to determine what commercial farmers need and how the government can assist. But of course they're not going to do that. No. This is the feral ANC government who run the gangster state. Bunch of gangsters. Alright guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video, please share this video, and above all, please stay safe.